That's it. That's it. Let's go. Practice fast.
Day 10, Camp Dolphins 2010. Barry Butel alongside John Congemi. We're indoors because that's where the team is here up at Davie inside the bubble after today's scheduled practice up at Sun Life Stadium has been called off because of weather, bad weather in the area.
Unfortunately, the fans wanted to come out to Sun Life Stadium tonight to watch the practice, but they'll have plenty of opportunities, especially this Saturday when Tampa Bay rolls into town. So Dolphin fans, be patient, and you'll get to watch your team this Saturday night.
And for Coach Sperano, he's so diligent in regards to the scheduling. If there was a threat of bad weather, he wants to make sure his team is on schedule.
Well, I think it's important for your football team, not to miss a practice, especially with so many youthful people on offense and on defense. You have to get those reps in. You have to be evaluated on tape. So it was good they moved practice inside today into the bubble, and they'll be able to film everything and get another game-type situation under their belts.
The team's broadcast teams, respectively, for radio and television announced today, and Dick Stockton, a name added to that list for preseason television broadcasts.
A very nice surprise, a legendary voice of the NFL and of every really major sport he's done. And Dick Stockton, a good friend of mine. I'm glad to call him a friend, a great voice, as well as the family is back together again on the radio with Jimmy Cefalo heading that up with Joe Rose and Jim Mandage. So it was great to see all those guys today, and I'm looking forward to another great year of broadcasting.
And on WQBA in the Miami market, Raul Stryker Jr. and Rafael Hernandez Brito will be calling the action on that station, 11:40 a.m. The team this morning, we saw Patrick Cobbs, who we've seen kind of come back and rehab coming from that knee injury, but Jake Grove was also working on the side.
Yeah, a little worried about Jake. It looked like just a tweak or a bump of knees a couple of days ago, but he's been out multiple days now. So, it's one of those situations where that center position is so important and so vital to this offense. You'd like to see him get in there and healthy enough to play this Saturday because it's a very heated competition at the center position, and I know Jake wants to be out on that football field.
Finally, the depth chart has to go out with the preseason game approaching. Coach told the media, don't read too much into it. We're seeing guys like John Jerry penciled in at that right guard spot. Berger, maybe because of the injury to Jake, in at that center spot, but don't read too much into it here in early August, right?
I wouldn't, only because I think the starters are going to play maybe one series on both sides of the football, and as we said earlier, there's so much youth on this football team. You're going to have to play guys at different positions, especially on that offensive line. You're going to see centers playing right guard and then left guards playing at the right guard position. I think your tackles are going to be out of the game with Carey and Long after the first series, so a lot of switching around on that offensive line. So don't read too much into the depth chart right now, but you can really get a good look at who you like up front on that offensive line.
August 14th, Tampa Bay Bucks, preseason game number 1. Tickets still available, 1-888-FINS-TICKS, or log on to MiamiDolphins.com. For John Congemi, I'm Barry Butel. You've been watching Finsiders TV.